So there's still a lot of confusion about the stimulus check that's coming out. The question I've been getting a lot is, will it be taxed or not? And so before wasting anybody's time about the what, why, when, where, and how, I just want to let you know the answer is no. No, the stimulus check will not be taxed. Now, if you want a little bit more information about why it won't be taxed and where I got my information from, stick around for a hot minute and I'll break it all down real quick. Yo, what's up everybody? Kamari Ellis here, the Finance Rebel. Thanks for joining my channel. Thanks for watching this video. The channel is all about raising your financial IQ. We talk about money, investments, taxes. If it's about money or business, we talk about it here. So today, actually yesterday, I've been getting a lot of questions about stimulus check. Particularly, this guy keeps showing up in my inbox or my DM. Plus, I keep getting a lot of questions in some of my comments. The question being, will stimulus checks be taxed? And like I told you in the very, very beginning, no, they won't be taxed. But here's why they won't be taxed. So for this, I went to the source. I went to the actual law, the actual legislation. All right? It's called, and I'm reading from my iPad if you haven't noticed, it's called the Coronavirus Aid, Relief and Economic Security Act, or the CARES Act. All right, it's a bill S.3548. It's in Congress. You can find it there. All right, so I'm just going to read from page 43 and 44. Quick definitions. I'm not going to bore you to death. And so I want you to pay attention. I'm on page 43. All right, I want you to pay attention. I am reading treatment of payments, okay? So treatment of payments for purposes of Section 1324 of Title 31 United States Code. The payments under the section shall be treated in the same manner as a refund due from a credit provision referred to in subsection B to such section, all right? So don't mind me, don't mind the law. It's all in legalese, right? But you just heard him say the payment will be treated as a refund, like a regular tax refund. Nobody pays taxes on a tax refund, at least not at the federal level. All right, so now I'm going to read from page 44. This is going to answer another question, but they're all kind of tied in. Exception from Treasury offset. Any credit or refund allowed or made to any individual by reason of Section 6428 of the Internal Revenue Code of 1986 or by reason of subsection C of the section shall be subject to reduction of offset pursuant. So that speaks to another question that the government's going to snatch the stimulus check if you owe money. So this stimulus check is not subject to the offset program at all. So when you get the check, it's yours, all right? Unless you have some other outside debtor that's taking money directly out of your bank account or wherever you may have it. If you get it electronically deposited, it's yours unless somebody comes in and take it. If you get a check in the mail, it's yours. So, you don't have to worry about the government offsetting. However, you do have to worry about child support. That's the only factor in all of this, child support, which I talked about in another video previously when I was going over stimulus payments. So keep that in mind. So no, the stimulus check is not taxed, all right? And no, the government is not going to snatch your stimulus check. Now, I wanted to read one more thing for you all. Now, this is my tax brother right here. Desmond Hudson over at Hudson Tax Services. He wrote a great piece on Facebook talking about how to kind of think about this. And instead of me kind of recreating the wheel, I said, let me just read Desmond's piece to you all. I'll show this here also. So I'm going to read it. I've seen a lot of posts about the stimulus checks needing to be paid back because it's in advance of your 2020 taxes. Let me help you understand in the most diffuse way. Now, Desmond calls himself diffuse. I don't know why, But you know, us tax and finance guys get a little weird from sometimes, probably watching numbers too much, but this is the rest of it. In the most diffuse way, what an advance credit is. First, let's just assume I'm getting a $1,200 stimulus check. Example, so in 2021, Desmond is going to get a refund of $3,000, totaling unrelated to COVID. But now, due to COVID stimulus, I will get a refund of $4,200 in 2021. So that's $3,000 plus $1,200. Yeah, I'm rich, bitch. But the government says to me, yo, Desmond, I know you're broke as hell right now. How about I give you that $1,200 right now in advance, instead of you waiting to get the $1,200 next year and your taxes with your normal $3,000 refund. I say to the government, nah, son, you can't hustle a hustler. You're going to try to make me pay it back next year on my taxes. The government says, you dumbass, I'm trying to give you the $1,200 now so you don't have to wait to get it until 2021. Do you want it now or do you want it next year? I say, well, I'm broke. I got laid off. I could use $1,200 right now versus waiting until next year. The government says, cool, I'll deposit the money in your account as long as you filed your 2018 and 2019 taxes. I say, thanks, Gov. I use Hudson Tax Services. I already filed. Good looking. In conclusion, what will happen is when you do your taxes in 2021, you'll be asked if you got the $1,200 advance in 2020. If you did, you'll get a normal $3,000 refund. If you didn't, you'll get a refund of $4,200. Either way, the stimulus check is not being taxed or taken away from you next year. Take the money and run. And so then Desmond goes ahead and gives some other resources, which I will also share in the comments below as well. Here's the deal, folks. Stop taking advice from non-tax people or non-tax pros or at least financial pros that work in the industry that actually have direct source and a reason to give you real data. Not fake data, but real data. Because we have something to lose. If I give you bad information, that's going to reflect poorly on me. These other social media superstars that give out bad information, they don't have anything to lose. Or they're doing it all for the gram, for the likes, and for the comments and the hearts, right? Then they don't really have anybody's money at stake. So keep that in mind. If anybody has any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. Here's the question of the day. How do you plan on spending your stimulus check? It's a great time to potentially start a business. It's a great time to invest in your skills. It's a great time to invest in a business, maybe, right? My point is, don't blow it all away. However, I really want to know, what do you plan on doing with your stimulus check? Post below in the comments. Have a great day, everybody. Kamari Ellis out.